Welcome to the Concise Nethack video, the first of my Concise Nethack videos about ascending a wizard character in Nethack. I plan to make as many 1 to 2 hour videos as needed to ascend this character. Now this game is already underway. With this character I've already completed the Gnomish Mines and Sokoban, so this video starts about where my starting a wizard video finishes. Why am I not showing you the whole thing from starting a new character to ascending? It's because I die so often that there's no way I'd be able to record the whole thing in 2-hour segments. In this video, I hope to complete the quest and maybe get as far as the castle. Let me give you a quick overview of what's happened so far. You can see I'm already on dungeon level 16 down here. I was really lucky starting this game because there was not only an altar on the first level, but in the second level there was a big shop and it had a wand of wishing in it. With that wand of wishing, I was able to, I got 5 so far, 5 wishes out of the wand of wishing. Let me show you my inventory. I found a amulet of life saving. That's fine. I don't know what the oval amulet is yet. I'll figure that out in a minute. I'm a wizard, so sacrificing at the altar, I got a +6 magic. I got a magic bane, which I've used Scrolls of Enchant weapon to get up to +6. I'm carrying a stack of elven daggers to throw at monsters. When I found the wand of wishing, I got my pet to steal it for me. I picked up and dropped eggs and tripe rations in the store, then moved other things away from the door, put the wand of wishing right by the door. My pet came in. I had the door closed while he did that. Then I opened the door, let my pet in. He ate the tripe rations and eggs. That made him more willing to fetch for me. The only item left around was the wand of wishing. I didn't care about stealing the other items in the shop at that point. So he picked it up. I left the shop. He dropped it for me. I didn't know, based on its price of 500, whether it was a wand of wishing or a wand of death, but I zapped it and it said, "What do you wish for?" So of course, you should check out my Concise Nethack video on wishing. But I wished for 3 blessed scrolls of charging. I only got 1, but that was okay. It turned out to have a wand of wishing with 2 charges in it. With the first charge, I wished for a silver dragon scale mail. Then, that was the second charge actually, because the first was the blessed scrolls of charging. So now my wand of wishing was empty. I read the blessed scroll of charging, charged it, and then I got the gauntlets of power, the speed boots, and the helm of brilliance in that order. I still don't have a cloak of protection. When I do, I'll get rid of my elven cloak and wear the cloak of protection. And then you can see I've got a few other things here. Some spell books I have not yet identified, and +3 ring of increased damage. That's decent. I got a wand of death, haven't identified yet, and some gems I haven't identified. I have already explored the first level of the quest. You can see that I'm dungeon level 16. Why did I go so deep? Well, as I mentioned, there was an altar on level 1, and the first thing I did is somehow I angered my god. I must have prayed too often. And so he was mad at me, and the only way you can get your god unmad at you that I know of is to sacrifice monsters that are of difficulty level 7 or above. Well, when you're on level 1, all the monsters are going to be low difficulty. You need to be able to sacrifice like centaurs and tengus and things like that. So I went deep in the dungeon. I had to go all the way to level 16 before I finally found another altar that I can convert. And then I was able to sacrifice difficult monsters. Anyway, that's why I'm here. I do have, so the altar here, in the stack of junk here, I also have 1 single chest. So if I say loot, Alt-L or Meta-L, you don't need to see all this, but for sacrificing, I've got a couple artifact weapons, and I keep all my scrolls, all my spell books and potions and everything in here until I need them. I'm ready to go on my quest now. I'm experience level 13. I have, I'll show you my spells since I'm a wizard. Force Bolt, Create Monster. I've already been crowned, so I have Finger of Death, I have Remove Curse. The spells that I really need now, the one I need most is Magic Mapping. I also need, before I can get into Sokoban very far, I'm going to need, sorry, I said that wrong. Magic Missile is what I need most, an attack spell. I also need Magic Mapping. I have pretty well everything I'm going to need here as far as spells go. I do have Identify. I got lucky and I've got Identify. You notice there were some unidentified things in my inventory. Let's identify them. Shift Z, what do you want to zap? I always put Identify in I. I always put my attack spell in A. Remove curses R. Magic Mapping will be in M. And use the plus key here. Well, you hit Shift plus, and then you can type a, like if I wanted to move Q for some reason, my knock to K, I could say Q, just put it in K, and now my knock spell is in K. All right, enough of that. Let's identify. Zap, identify. Let's get that oval amulet. It's an amulet of unchanging. Don't need it. Alt, loot, stash, J. Zap, identify. What are my snow boots? They are fumble boots. Loot, stash, K. I'm keeping those because they're good poly pile fodder. Alt, loot. Sorry. Zap, shift Z, I got some gems there. My wand of death. Let's. I'm going to just identify my gems now. Fluorite stones. I'll loot, stash, O. Now let's drop those spell books. It's okay for me to, as a wizard, there's no danger in reading non-cursed spell books. So rather than identifying them and using up my power, don't want that to go too low, I'm going to just read them. They're not cursed. I'll pick up A. Sometimes when you read a dull spell book, it puts you to sleep. That was Charm Monster, so that's good for taming. I've got 2 magenta spell books. Read T, Cause Fear, so now the other one is identified as Cause Fear. Pick up Shining, read D, Difficult, Comprehend. Don't read difficult spells. Oh, you can. Actually, I typically do, but you'll notice I found some lenses. I always put my lenses in Shift E and my towel in lowercase e. Those deal with eyes. So we'll put E, read. What do I want to read? My shining spell book. It's no longer difficult because wearing lenses helps you read and understand spell books. Okay, I'm hungry. Read it again. Read. What was it? It was D, undead. Okay, that was turn undead. Probably don't need it. Loot. Oh, pick up the loot in spell books. Put them all in. I did a Shift D, Shift X. I want to drop things that are uncursed, or that I don't know the blessed, curse, uncursed status of. Let's get my wands just in case. Zapping a cursed wand can cause it to explode. They were not. Pick them both up. And let's check my inventory. I'm carrying 2 uncursed scrolls of remove curse in my main inventory. Scrolls and potions in your main inventory are subject to being burned. Loot in scrolls. I'll loot in scrolls. Stash them there for now. Ring of. I don't carry a lot of rings in 3.7 because shocking spheres will destroy my rings. All right, looking through, I'm in pretty good shape here. I mentioned I need my magic missile spell. I've not found a magic missile spell. I'm going to look in my bag of holding. I'm going to pull out my wand of wishing, D. You can see a normal identified wand starts with a 0 number. I've already recharged my wand of wishing with a blessed scroll of charging and used up all the charges, so it's been charged once. Charging it again won't do any good, but once your wand of wishing is empty, like this one is, here's what you do. I'm going to use my wand of wishing to get a spell book of magic missile. First thing I'm going to do is adjust it with Alt A or Meta A. I forgot what it was. What's my wand? Wand of wishing is O. So I'm going to Alt A, O, put it in the Z slot. So now it's Z. I'm going to zap. What do you want to zap? Z. Nothing happens because it's got no charges. Now I hold down Z. You hold it down long enough. Don't get killed by monsters, so be sure you're watching. But if you continually zap a wand with no charge, you can get one more charge out of it. You wrest one last charge from the worn out wand, more for what you wish. Blessed spell book of magic missile. Check my spelling, it looks good. It's a red spell book, and the wand of wishing turns to dust. Read N. You add magic missile to your repertoire. Okay. Loot in spell books. Put my spell book in the stash. Look at my spells with a plus key, and you can see that magic missile here is V. I'm going to type VA. Now I've got magic missile as my attack, my A slot there. I'm ready to go do the quest. Oh, before you do the quest, in NetHack 3.7, don't try your quest if you can teleport on your quest nemesis level without a scroll, a blessed scroll of teleport, and I'll show you why. In my bag, I have 2 blessed scrolls of teleportation. Is there anything else in there that's unidentified? I apply my bag, apply AB, Alt, Shift X. Let's see what I haven't. It's just that most things have been BUC, blessed, uncursed, cursed, identified, except for that scroll of teleportation. DY, it's cursed. Yeah, I'll just stash it. Stash Y. Great. Got an invisible stalker coming at me. I'm hungry. Let's look at food. 4 food rations. Eat O. Hits the spot. All right, now I'm ready for my quest. I use the move to command with the underscore key. Move to the upstairs, the less than key, press dot. Move to the upstairs. Move to upstairs dot. Move to upstairs dot. Upstairs. All right, I've got a few more. There it is. There's my quest leader asking for some help. As I mentioned, I've already been to the quest level. Oh, I'm only experienced level 13. One step I should have done. Oh, there it is, the potion of gain level. I've got it in my inventory. I knew I had one, didn't know I had it in my inventory. Always make sure your gain level potions are BUC identified, because if it were cursed, it would just move me upstairs. Pull it out, QT. You can't go on your quest until you're experience level 14. Now I am. Now let's move to the quest portal. In NetHack 3.7, going through a magic portal stuns you. Don't move around. Without getting unstunned, you could fall in the water. So I'm going to apply my unicorn horn. Okay. And let's go visit the quest leader. I've already been here. He kicked me out of the quest level once. I always save. Okay, let's zap, identify. It identified everything for me. This destroy armor I got is uncursed. Cursed scrolls of destroy armor are good because you can foolproof your armor with them. This one's not good. DW. I'm going to put some of those wands in my bag. No sense carrying them in my main inventory. Put in P. I love wand of teleportation for the ascension. I'll put in F. In NetHack 3.7, your wands of speed monster aren't permanent. They only last for a while. I'll put one of my wands of death in the bag, and that's a good start. All right, continue on. Oh, you can see that there aren't very many apprentices here. I used my Ring of Conflict, so they killed each other. That gives me potions of healing that they drop sometime. Hello, quest leader. Now I'm ready. Yes, I am. It gives me a message, and he's opened the staircase. Oh, first I want to check the chest. Alt loot, unlock it with my key. Alt loot out. What do we have? An amulet of reflection and a scroll of identify. I have the spell of identify. I still like scrolls of identify, and the amulet's good for polyfodder. Apply B in, Shift P. Best thing about NetHack 3.7 is this Shift P. You can put in items you just picked up. Boom. They're in my bag. Okay, now the stairs are unblocked. I can go down. We're heading down into the quest here. Got an imp, scroll of fire. Always carry a scroll of fire or a wand of fire in case you get slimed. Apply B in. Items I just picked up was a scroll of fire. Okay, and I'll just now kick the door. I'm exploring the level. There's maybe something good here. A magic whistle. Polyfodder. I apply B stash D. It's in my bag. Killed Homunculus. Ha! I just have to use a wish on a spellbook of magic missile, and now I find one. No justice. Pick it up. All right. But now I have one. It's good to have a couple. If the game goes long, you may need to relearn your spells, and you may end up relearning them enough if the game's really long that you have to have a second spell book. I think you forget spells after 20,000 turns. Pick up everything, apply B in my spell books. I guess I shouldn't complain about bad luck because I had an altar on level 1 and I have a wand of wishing. 22 search, control D. You can see with my gauntlets of power, I'm strength 25. If I hit Alt E, you can see that I am expert in dagger. I'm wielding magic bane. The early monsters here aren't going to be much of a problem for me. I have leveled up on clerical spells by casting create monster. The good thing about leveling up on clerical spells is if you get too skilled in clerical, when you cast remove curse, it removes curse on all items in your inventory. Okay, exploring the level, hoping for good items. I probably don't need to. I'm unlikely to. Well, I did find that spellbook of magic missile. Worthless scroll of light. All right. There may be one more room. There it is. 22 search. A square amulet. What's that? Zap identify. An amulet of guarding. Nice. But I'm wearing my amulet of life saving. And so I'm not going to wear that amulet of guarding, but I might use it. Whoops, stunned me at the door. I might use it for poly fodder. All right, now we can go downstairs. And, all right, we'll be watching for monsters to line up. I mean, my magic bane is strong enough. But where I don't yet have my quest artifact, my power regenerates slowly, and I don't want to cast spells too often. So if they're not lined up, I'm going to kill them one at a time with my magic bane. So melee combat, but sometimes they'll line up 2 or 3 in a row, and I will, like this, but they're wimpy. I'm not going to, I could zap them with my magic missile. Potion of invisibility, not going to get it. All right, is there anything good here? A pole sickle. Okay, tripe ration and a potion of healing. Save your potions of healing. As soon as you pick up a potion or a scroll, immediately put it in your bag. Apply B in P. Put a potion of healing in. The Raven got extra hits on me, but I don't care. I'm strong enough. Don't need the blindfold. Okay, let's go through the passageway. This is the Wizard's quest, which would be different than so the quest levels are different than other roles quests. Okay, that was just a giant bat. We got a scroll teleportation. I like to have several of these. Stash T. I wish I had found a wand of secret door detection. I think I have a ring of searching in my bag. Your wizards don't get automatic searching, so rings of searching are really good. I will definitely use that once I get across the moat here, because this is a maze with hidden doors. So I'll take out my ring of searching and hope I don't hit a shocking sphere that destroys it for me. Amulet of flying. That's good. I do not have a ring of levitation yet. Statue came to life. It's been a while since I've eaten. Eat the ogre lady. Eat, yes. Scroll of identify. I'll just stash it for now. Seems like for a wizard, when I find statues, they're always monsters. Don't need the wand to make invisible. Zorns can't cross water, but they can go through walls. Left me a potion of healing. Always save your potions of healings. Dip them in potions of speed in big groups. Wand of teleportation. Stash J. Put it in my bag. They turn into diluted potions of extra healing. Bless them. Oh, I'm not flying. I don't have a... Okay. I have not identified across the moat there, but for now, I'm going to put on my ring of searching. Ring of searching is W. So now I have two rings, my increased damage and my ring of searching. If nasties show up, then I can't put on my ring of conflict, but without taking off one of my rings, so that'll take a couple turns. With my ring of searching on, now if I pass a space 2 or 3 times, it'll find any hidden items like hidden doors. So I'm just going to go around, don't need the monster detection. I'm just going to go around in circles here, and it found the door for me. Kick the door. Lots of rock traps, falling rock traps here. There, it found the door. And we got one more door to find. There it is. Okay. 11 search. Sometimes there's a hidden door right here. It's not there. It's over on the other side. I'll go find it here in a minute. Kick the door. Kill the critter. Kick the door. Okay, so now there should be a doorway into the center part right there. Search, search, search. I'm not finding it. It's not there. Sometimes it's in the hallway, and that's what it was this time. Kick the door. Kick the door. There's always a trap here, magic trap. You can't avoid it. And ready to go down. You notice I haven't finished searching this level, but I'll map it out when I come back up. Walking shoes, kick them off the stairs so I can always see the stairs easily. Scroll of remove curse. Okay, a Zorn just quaffed a curse scroll of invisibility, so I know where he is. There he is. He'll come get me. Scroll of remove curse. Good thing. Restash N. And there's a Zorn. All right, I'll quickly map the level because there might be something good. Potion of sleeping, but I am sleep resistant. Okay, that was a Quasit. Didn't see what it was before I killed him because I'm in a hurry. Scrolls of enchant armor, awesome. Stash R. You can see that I have already enchanted my Silver Dragon Scale Mail up to +5, but I have not enchanted my other things yet. And why am I not wearing my speed boots? Wear S. Yikes. That could have been bad if I'd run into something nasty and needed to run away. Potion of healing. Okay, potion of sickness, don't need it. There's not a whole lot on this level, is there? Still wearing my ring of searching. There might be a passageway right there. Gray Dragon. He's magic proof, so I can't zap my magic missile. Well, I could. Wouldn't do any damage, my magic missile or my finger of death at him. But I'm powerful enough that I'm okay. All right, now we go down. Probably one more level to map. Get the potion of extra healing. I save all my potions of healing, full or extra healing and full healing until I can bless them. Stash. No, IVNP. Didn't remember what inventory letter that. I got a steel ring. What's a steel ring? Zap, identify. My steel ring, polymorph control. I don't use polymorph a lot. Some people do. You can polymorph yourself into monsters and eat rings and amulets and things. Gain ability, I like it. Stash Z. See, on this quest, these quest levels, I'm finding, I don't know, more good items than usual? Maybe. Landmine. Oh, can't kick because, all right, I'm lame. Scroll of identify. Can't kick. Potion of booze, don't need it. 22 search, probably a polymorph trap, and there's something on it. Crossbow bolts. I have magic protection because I'm wielding magic veins, so I can step on the polymorph trap to see if there's anything good there. There wasn't. All right, we'll call this level mapped. Let's go downstairs. All right, this is the level that has the Eye of Ethiopica. I don't know how to say it on it. First, we got to clean out all the bats and birds and things. Okay, my power is all the way up. 3 monsters in a row. Zap A that way. Melee attacking. Fire bat. And I check. These things can leave me stuff like the scroll of identify. So I always like to check the corpse. The corpses. All right, the homunculus read a scroll of earth. Very much. Thank you. All right, and so I'm sitting on a square with a boulder. I can't pick it up because I'm not a giant, but I'll pick up the scroll of identify. Put it in my bag. Don't need a credit card. Yeah, checking the corpses for anything. I'm not going to go move boulders. Spell book. Sometimes I save spell books for poly fodder, but I have all the spell books I need now, except for, except for magic mapping. And I do have a wand of polymorph, so yes, I'll pick up the spell book. It's poly fodder. I may have enough. I don't cast slow monster a lot. I'm sure there's more I could do with spells. Turn on my lamp so that as I walk down the hallway here, if there are potions like this one here, this is all dark and I wouldn't be able to see them, but if I turn on my lamp, I don't have to explore each of the rooms. I'm going to do something that I don't know if I recommend or not. Turn off my lamp since it's not a magic lamp, it's just a brass lantern. I haven't found a magic lamp. I've got a tame giant on this level. I like to eat all the giant corpses I can. Let me remove my gauntlets of power. Take off G. You can see that my strength is only 1835. There's a chance I will lose my gauntlets of power for some reason, and I may have to go with just my natural strength. And also, I like to run up my strength because I think it increases my score. You can check me on that. So I'm going to attack that peaceful giant and eat his corpse. Do I recommend it? I don't know. Where are my gauntlets? Oh, fight. He gets angry. He reads scroll of teleportation. Well, I'll have to run into it. Okay, apply L. I'm going to step on the sleeping gas trap. Oh, I didn't check what that potion was. Gain level. Nice. Zap. Identify. I'm going to go ahead and identify it. It's uncursed. QK. This is going to take me from experience level 14 to 15. And sensitive. That gives me, what's the attribute, the characteristic when you feel sensitive? It's maybe searching. I'm still wearing my ring of search. I'm going to remove that because there's not a lot to search for. I may wear it here in a minute. There is a ring there. Kick the door. Kill the giant spider. That was Pug. Oh, it's in a web. I don't care. I would get strength 25. I'll get the ring of free stash P. Poly fodder. Whoops. 22 search. 22 search. Can I kick? Yes. All right, if the monsters line up here, I'll zap them with my magic missile. But until they do, I'll take them one at a time. How about if we get 3 in a row, I'll zap. Once I have the quest artifact, I'll be able to zap all I want. There we go. Zap A. Kill them. Eat the egg. Scroll of enchant weapon. Probably don't need it, but it might be a curse scroll of enchant weapon, which should be good. Why? Because my weapon is at +6 right now. If I enchant it with an uncursed or blessed, it'll vaporize, even though it's an artifact. If I get a curse scroll of enchant weapon, I can take it down to +5, and then a blessed scroll might take it up to +7. Already got a this. Okay, that was a scroll of fire. I've already got one. Iron ring. Zap identify. D. Ring of regeneration. Stash it. Don't carry it. I don't need it in my main inventory. Zap identify. Okay, this time it identified everything. I've got a cursed ring of see invisible, a tin of smoked ogre leader meat, and my amulet of flying. Potion of waters. Save your potions of water. You can bless them. Ooh, a potion that I had not identified. This far into the game, and I haven't identified this potion. What do you think it is? Zap identify. It was enlightenment, which is a really good potion because you can bless it, and it'll help you identify rings. Don't need it because I've got all my rings identified. My intelligence and wisdom are already at max, but if they weren't, it would boost my intelligence and wisdom. So I'm still carrying that potion. I don't need it. I'm going to drop it. Put on my ring of searching. W, turn off my lamp, and just run back and forth till I find the hidden doorway here. Kick it down. There's that hill giant I made angry at me. Zap A, boom. And good time to be hungry. Eat. Okay, I'll take off my gloves. If you wear your gloves, you don't know if you get a strength boost or not. But just so you can see, I feel very strong. I went from 1835 to 1844. Very nice. Now wear my gloves. I'm still wearing my ring of searching. Kick the door down in a minute here. This 3 here is my quest nemesis. He's not really 3. They're really nasty in NetHack 3.7. All the bosses are. Kick the door. I'll probably be out of my bag. I'm going to take 1 blessed scroll of teleportation. As soon as I know my quest nemesis is awake, I'm going to teleport to the upstairs. You may think I'm strong enough to fight him, and I might be, but he's just going to disappear. I mean, he'll teleport. If I attack him, he'll teleport to the upstairs, and then he'll teleport back and wail on me, hit me a lot, teleport back to the stairs. My armor class is -20. It's not bad, but it's easy to be overconfident. Turn on my lamp, step into the room. Shiver, that means I didn't get a ghost stepping into this temple. Vampire bats hitting me. The dark one picked up an the Eye of Aethiopica. Okay, I'm not going to hang around. Read. What do I want to read? My Blessed Scroll of Teleportation in NetHack 3.7. Blessed Scrolls let you pick where you want to be teleported. So nice. I'll go to the up staircase. Whoops, up staircase dot. Now I got my lamp on. I'm going to remove my lenses. Don't need them anymore. And now I just hang out. 5 dot, 5 dot. There he is. The dark one. So now he's going to hit me. And you can see, I think I was all the way up. And he's already, oh, that's power. He's going to hit me. He's going to do some damage. He won't do a lot. I'll be able to take him down here. But I'm not going to move off the stairs, whatever I do. And he taunts me, and I can use my stethoscope, apply C that way. He's only got 67 hit points. I have 134, 135. All right, let's hit him. Attack, attack. He teleports, taunts me, hits me. Attack, attack. I killed him. Yes, maybe I could have killed him without the Blessed Scroll of Teleportation, but I've been killed too many times by Quest Nemesis in NetHack 3.7. All right, he's gone, and he left me a wand of Create Monster, which I don't need anymore since I have the quest artifact. This lets me cast Create Monster pretty well all day long without running out of spell points. So I'm going to pick up A and C. You don't actually have to wear the Eye of Aethiopica. I should have practiced that before I did the recording. You just have to carry it in your inventory. It adds some additional stuff if you wear it, but if I wear it, I can't wear my amulet of life saving. All right, now I head back upstairs. Got them both. Oh, I'm confused. What? Okay, upstairs. Why did it not know? That's interesting. I may have found a bug. It didn't know how to get to the upstairs. Doesn't happen often. I'm impressed with the move to command. All right, now back to this level, and I'm going to explore the parts of the maze that I hadn't seen before in case there's stuff here. Following, oh, yeah, I'm going to remove my wearing 2 rings. Remove W in case a Master Mind Flayer shows up right next to me. And I want to put on my Ring of Conflict, and I can't because I'm wearing 2 rings already and have to take 1 off. Scroll of Food Detection, don't need it. Okay, I'm going to stay here and kill the bat over dry land just in case he's carrying a gem or something. All right, let's far move to the upstairs. Kill the bat over dry land if I can. If he'll get close to me. There we go. Didn't lead me anything. Move 2 upstairs. Move 2 upstairs. He left me a wand. It's a wand to create monster embedded in the wall. If stuff gets left embedded in the wall, or if there's a statue in the wall, you can kick it. Okay, we're going to talk to my quest leader, Dot. And he's all happy for me and tells me I can keep the quest artifact. I've already checked this crate. There's not much in it, but my quest leader, like some quest leaders, are sitting on thrones. He's not going to leave unless I do something. What I'm going to do is #chat. Talk to whom? Down. Talk to my quest leader. He talks to me, and then he moves off of his throne. I don't know why he leaves the throne if you chat with him, but that's nice. I'm going to use this throne now. Thrones are good for wishes. Before you ever try for a wish, decide what you want to wish for. There are 2 things I really need. I want a a cloak of protection, and I want a spellbook of magic mapping. I've still got a lot of dungeon level to explore before I need my spellbook of magic mapping. I need it in Gehenna, but I want my cloak of protection now. So let's sit, Alt S, and it vanishes. I'm very comfortable here. When you just start out, before you're crowned, you feel uncomfortable. After you're crowned, you feel comfortable. All right, let's move to the magic portal and step on the magic portal. I'm stunned. Don't try moving around. Use my unicorn horn. And now I'm going to head down to my stash and my altar. I'm going to spend a minute there and get ready to dive down deeper into the dungeon. Before you ever attack a leprechaun, drop your gold or put it in your bag. Apply B stash dollars. Now I can attack the leprechaun. He'll just take your gold and teleport away, and you gotta go chase him down. All right. Do I want to clear this out? It's just a bugbear. It's time to eat. Okay, down. I could just kill that fire elemental. You can kill a few peaceful monsters. Then be sure you kill. It's more dangerous when you're just starting the game to kill peaceful monsters because it runs your how much your god likes you down. Shift F that way. I stunned him, killed him. But now if I kill 2 or 3 regular monsters, I'll be fine. Okay, dungeon level 16. I should have mentioned when I got here, there were no rocks, no boulders on this level, so I had to go get a scroll of earth so that I could read it here, push one of the scrolls onto my stash. I always put a boulder on my stash. It keeps monsters from stealing your stuff. And I also dropped a scroll of scare monster there, which I think is going to keep all the giants away. All right, first thing I'm going to do here is see if my prayer timeout has expired. I'm going to zap create monster, large cat. That'll do it. And offer with Alt O, sacrifice it, yes. If you see a 4-leaf clover, it means your prayer timeout has expired and your luck just boosted 1. I'm going to keep casting and sacrificing highly difficult monsters. And once I no longer see the 4-leaf clover, then I will go ahead and pray at that point, because that means my luck is maximized. I do have an uncursed luck stone. I should probably bless it, but I didn't have a whole lot of potions of holy water. Zap, create monster, giant beetle. Is that enough to boost my luck? I don't know. I'm just going to kick him onto my stash. All right, zap C. Mummies are no good for sacrificing because they're undead. Zap C. Pyrolisk. I'm already fireproof. but I don't know if Pyroliths can destroy my burnable items in my inventory. I'm going to put on my blindfold. You can eat Pyroliths. Don't try eating other things that are lowercase c. They can even give you fire resistance. Zap C, there's another one, just killing. Zap C. Winter wolves, they're just cubs. Are they powerful enough? I don't know. They're going to zap me all day long. Scroll of light, can't get through. He'll be back. There he is. Okay. A scroll of create monster suddenly appears next to you. But that was create monster, not create scroll. Well, that is a mimic. So I'll attack the mimic. Offer V. I'm still not sure. Okay, there we go. Another invisible stalker. I've got one of them hanging out there. Maybe he can't come because there's an invisible monster here. I'll go chase him down next. Offer him. All right, he's a highly difficult, or a monster with high difficulty. You can find monster difficulty on nethackwiki.org if you search for monster difficulty. Consumed in a plume of smoke. I did not see a four-leaf clover. My prayer timeout has expired, so now I can pray. But before I do, shift fight, kill the horse, kill the invisible stalker. All right. I want to see if I can get any holy water. So take out of my, I have one holy water. I always carry a holy water with me in case for some reason something gets cursed and I can't uncurse it. So I'm going to take out all of my potions except for my holy water. I'm going to leave that there. Drop my potions to BUC status, identify them. And there's a blessed potion of extra healing. Awesome. I don't even need to bless it. I always quaff these immediately. Q, I'm going to quaff V and see what happens to my hit points and my maximum hit points. Well, I always quaff them as soon as my hit points are all the way up. There we go. Got 5 more maximum hit points. Blessed healing. Okay, pick up everything but my water and stash it. Oops. Alt loot in P. Can't type sometimes. Okay, do I have any potions of water or things that I could convert into water? I have not got cancellation yet, or I'd zap. See invisible, object detection, levitation. I just zap those with cancellation and turn them into water. But I don't have any confusion or hallucination. Is it blindness? The other one that you can turn into water by dipping your unicorn horn into it. Don't have any. You can see I've only got 2 holy waters. I'll go ahead and pray. I'll pray. You sure you want to pray? Yes. The potion on the altar glows light blue, and I got a wizard lock spell book. Great. I turned my potion into holy water. Loot MP, and I don't need the wizard lock. Loots MP. All right. Let's see if there's. I got silver bell. Am I carrying anything in my inventory? Yeah. The amulet of flying I don't need. Loot stash Y. Anything else I can get rid of? I don't need my overleader meat. I'm going to drop that. DF. And don't need these rings. I don't need the see invisible. And all. Whoops. Put in all. Put in my see invisible. Is there anything else I want to put in there? Yeah, my gems, S and V. Don't accidentally put your luckstone in. It needs to be in your main inventory. Okay, now I'm going to check my bag for items. ID out. Let's look at everything. Carrying a little bit. I got these amulets. Let's get all the amulets out. You can see I've been polypiling in this hallway down here. I don't want to polypile now. I want to go down to the castle. Drop P. One of the amulets was I didn't know if it was uncursed or cursed. Pick them all up. Actually, I don't have a ring of levitation, so I need one of my amulets of flying. So IBN amulets, I'll put Y in there. In amulets, I'll loot in Shift P. Yeah, all right. Anything else here? All these scrolls. Get all my scrolls except for H and I. Drop them on the altar, drop P, and nothing, P. If I had more holy water, I'd consider reading those scrolls of enchant armor, but I'm going to wait. In my bag, I've got, okay, that's good enough, DD, stash that. No, I'm not going to stash it, I'll drop it down here. Drop that magic whistle on my stash. All right, I'm on the dungeon level 16. Let's head downstairs. You can see I've already mapped out the levels down to 19. Why would I map the levels down to 19? Is because I used all the fountains down to level 19, but I haven't been down to 20 yet. All right, I feel sensitive. That gave me ESP. I'm not wearing an amulet of ESP. My amulet is life-saving. I was able to see the digit there, 2, meaning my ESP. Yeah, it's ESP, right? That gave me, I knew that there was a monster there that was causing me a little bit of concern. Okay, I'll eat him. Maybe that boosted my strength. He collected a lot of junk for me. He has a chest, some fluorite stones. Pick up the stones and loot the chest. Out. It's empty. Okay, I don't think I've been down to level 20 yet. Push the boulder into an intersection, then I can get around it. I have a Concise Nethack video about what you do with fountains. You might want to look it up. Okay, now we're just exploring. Stash J, I like remove curse. Fountains aren't as good here. It could be a magic fountain, so I could drink it. But my stats are pretty well maxed out except for charisma and strength, so I'm not going to take the time. All right, my goal is to get down to the castle level. 22 search. One other thing I need is a couple of, I think I have one scroll of genocide. I cannot eat the rock troll corpse because I'm already satiated, so that would be bad. He may very well come back to life. I don't see a chest. There we go. A chest on this level for locking him in a chest. Is that a floating eye or is it a shocking sphere? It moved quickly. I'm going to use my look command, semicolon. It is a shocking sphere. Escape. Shocking spheres are really bad in NetHack 3.7 because he can destroy all my ring or some of my rings and wands, and I'm wearing a ring. I want to attack him from a distance, but I'm right by him and I can't get away. This is a great time for zapping a wand of teleportation. I could zap it at him or at me. I'm going to zap it at me. N, or shift N, what direction? Dot. And I teleport. I'm going to remove my ring and get to where he'll come at me. I like to position myself so my magic missile will bounce. Zap A that way. Killed him. First try it didn't have to bounce, but it did bounce. All right, so now put my increased damage back on. I don't know if increased damage applies to spells as well as melee weapons. See, my rock troll came back to life. Rock piercer. Kick the door. I don't kick doors if it might be a shop door or if there might be a monster there that I don't want to wake. Zap L. L is my light. It's almost gone, but it's not gone. So I'll zap it. Zap L. Lit field surrounds me. Is this a good place for conflict? That wouldn't hurt. Put C. Right. Whoops. We have a silver dragon. I've got a finger of death, which might be really handy, but most won't help on the silver dragon. I'm just going to melee it. Yep, I'll attack the dragon and let the dragons clear out all those wimpier monsters for me with my conflict. Okay, he was asleep, so now everybody's awake, and he's blasting acid at me. but I still have conflict, so they're killing each other. Okay, remove my conflict. Don't forget and leave your conflict on unless you're satiated, because it's almost as good as a ring of hunger. Now let's see if they left me anything. E, read K. Do I have anything to identify? Not really. Put my gems in my bag. And did they leave me anything else? Look for the altar. Potion of healing. That's good. Stash P. Potion of healing and a potion of speed. Both good. Because you dip the potion of healing and the potion of speed, but I want to dip a stack of them in. There's the chest and there's the altar. All zoos have a chest and altar. Loot. Yes. Unlock it. Just money. Yeah, I'm still collecting money. Stash dollars. Just because it boosts your score when you get out. Before you sit on an altar, decide what you want to wish for if you get a wish. I want a cloak of protection. Alt sit. Very comfortable. Alt sit. For what do you wish? I get a wish. Blessed, fixed, +2, cloak of protection. Boom, a tattered cape. Okay, take off my robe, which was, drop my robe, that blessed +1 elven cloak. Wear, what do I want to wear? Y. And adjust Y to R. I always put my armor in A, my gloves in G, my hat in H, etc. And now I've got my cloak of protection. And it's run my armor class up. I still need to use I got a couple of magic markers. I need to use them to get scrolls of enchant armor and run up my protection, my armor class. But it's good enough for now. It's good enough for the castle at armor class -23. It's good enough for the castle. Eat the troll. Put on, do I have a ring of hunger? I do. H. Rings of hunger are always H. You can play quickly if you don't have to always be looking at your inventory. Did that? I'm using Control P. Just wanted to see if he hurt me. Okay, going downstairs. I can kick these doors down so there are no shops here, and I'm not worried about waking monsters. But I do have a statue here. I step on it to make sure it's not a monster posing as a statue, and apply P. Pickaxes are always P. What direction? That way. Statue shatters. Wield A. And you always break spell books unless you're archaeologists. You're an archaeologist. Don't break the historic statues because you might find a spell book. And I'll still collect for polyfodder. Well, create monster is one of the spells that I may actually run out if the game goes long. So I may need that spell book. Okay. It looks like I woke monsters up by kicking and they're all coming at me. Zap A at the troll. And okay. I'll just attack. I could put on my conflict. Ice troll. I may have had another zoo here. Potion of water. Love it. That'll be holy water soon. Once I get back to my altar. Enter a throne room. Throne room. It's not a zoo, it's throne room. Throne rooms have thrones. Zoos just have monsters. Zap. Can I still cast L? Yeah, it's not completely gone yet. Okay, zap. Zap L. Put on C. I'll remove my Ring of Hunger. Put C. Ring of Hungers are nice because they allow you to manage your hunger and eat trolls and giants. Zap. I can zap Magic Missile all day long. Okay, zap A that way. Magic Missile is a wizard's special spell. So all right. good at it. Stash J. Put the potion of healing. I put the potion of healing in my bag because I don't want it to burn. I think I mentioned that already. Okay, we're just cleaning up. Kill the dragon. I could Finger of Death him. If I were hungry, I'd eat a black dragon. Eating a black dragon gives you disintegration resistance, but if you're to the point where you could be disintegrated, you're probably not going to ascend anyway because you've lost all your good stuff, like your good armor. And I always have reflection with my Silver Dragon Scale Mail or an amulet. Now I'm just looking for things in these death drops, and there are good things here. I'm going to get both potions. I'm going to dip my unicorn horn U into N. I'll dip U into N, and that potion of hallucination cleared to water. Both my potions. Kill the troll for the umpteenth time. Could eat him, not going to. Looking for good stuff. And there was a throne here. Did you see where the throne was? And there's a chest. Loot. Yes, loot out. Just money. Okay, I should have been paying attention to where the throne was. I know where the rock troll is. The giant spider is. Oh, throne's sitting right there. Okay, now what do I want to wish for? I have all the armor I need. If I get a wish, I will wish for a Spellbook of Magic Mapping. Alt sit. It gave me magic mapping of this level. Alt sit. Vanish. All right, I'm above dungeon level 10. There's a chance that this vault here, besides having gold in it, could have a portal to Fort Ludios. If I weren't recording this, I might go try for that and see if I could get Fort Ludios, but that is not necessary. If I'm trying to gain experience levels so that I can go on the quest, if I haven't been able to get to experience level 14 by the time I want to go on the quest, then I may try to find Fort Ludios and go there because you can get lots of experience. Aderarium or whatever, don't know what it means, but on the lower levels, if I search there, I'll find a doorway with a teleport trap that takes me to a vault. On higher levels, it doesn't do that. Okay, mapping the levels, that looks like a giant mimic. Stunned. Those doors, booby trap doors, whether you kick them or open them, they stun you. All right, I am good to go down. 22 search. One more thing I want to do. When I'm ready to ascend and I have the Amulet of Yendor, I like to have quick ways to get between the stairways on all levels. Okay. On NetHack 3.6, I could apply a unicorn horn to recover attributes like my dexterity, my stats, characteristics like dexterity. But in NetHack 3.7, I either have to pray or quaff a potion of restorability. All right, now I have a quick path between the upstairs and the downstairs. I don't want to take any more time than necessary escaping the dungeon once I have the amulet, because the wizard keeps coming back to harass me. Bumbleboots, poly fodder, but I don't need any more armor. I have all the armor I want. Thank you, Wand of Wishing. Okay, I'm on dungeon level 23. I'll hit the Medusa level soon. I don't want to kick that door because I haven't checked to verify that it's not a shop. Put on my blindfold. There is a shop on this level, and it's over there. I can tell because of the giant mimics and the white @ sign. So there's the shopkeeper. His name is Akrans. Remove my blindfold, and I can kick this door. Gold detection. Awesome. Don't try to ascend. Don't try to leave level 1 without at least 4 scrolls of gold detection. Dash X, put it in my bag so it doesn't burn when I run into a random monster. No, or a fire trap. Leave your pick outside. Okay, when I enter a store, if I have a pet that picks up pickaxes, I try to put it in a bag. I have no pet here, so I'm going to throw P down. My pickaxe hit the ground. I didn't drop it, I threw it down. Why did I throw it down? Because when I have auto pickup turned on and for thrown items, so when I step on that, it will automatically pick it up when I leave the shop. Oh, I've still got my conflict on. Remove C. Don't want the shopkeeper hitting me, but he killed the mimic. Okay, is there anything in here worth getting? Gain ability, sure. Stash Z. Leather armor, food ration, enchant weapon. No, yeah, why not? It could be cursed. Dash B. Gain ability. Put it in the bag. Booze, I don't care. Sleeping, don't care. Scroll of light, dog ear, spell book. Don't know what that is. Zap identify. Detect monsters. That's a good one because it's a level 1 divination. You can see my identify here as a divination spell. It's level 3. Here's detect food, which is level 2. It's nice to have a level 1 spell if you're a wizard. You know, if it's a spell category that you can train. Like I could have used that to train up my divination spells so that I could cast identify more easily. Large mimic, mimic. Potion of blindness, yes. I'll dip D and I'll dip U into J. I neutralized the potion of blindness, so I'll pay for it. Fine. Stash J. Leather gloves and a scale mail. Pay. Yeah. Potion of blindness. Gain ability. Yes. Pay. Oh. Get some gold out of my bag. $1,000. Pay. Yes. Put in potions, scrolls, and spellbooks. I do that occasionally. You put in exclamation point plus question mark, just to make sure you're not carrying in your inventory, Okay, I picked up my pickaxe. Let's go downstairs. Water nymph pretends to be friendly. Zap A. Fumble boots. Okay. Gold detection. That's 2 on this level. Stash. Okay. All right, going down. Looks like we run into some hill orcs. Do I need to eat? Hill orcs for lunch. I have Zap A. What is it? I see. That is an Etten, not a Minotaur, because I'm not deep enough for Minotaurs. But Ettins can still knock you back with a powerful blow and stun me, so I use magic missile on him. Oh, fruit juice. Okay, I'm going to type backtick exclamation point. You can see that these are all the potions that I have identified. You can see that a potion of fruit juice is a smoky potion. I never quaff, if I can help it, smoky potions without them being blessed, because there's a chance of getting a wish. Put it in my bag. I'm actually to the point where I don't need a whole lot of wishes. Stash. I put my money in my bag because there's a leprechaun wandering on this level. He was in a pit. Nothing there. Since I'm carrying no money in my main inventory, the leprechaun won't come and attack me, but if I chase him down, I can attack him. Dig to get around the boulder. Somebody's zapping magic missile. I can do that too. The Umber Hulk gazed at me and confused me. Time to eat. What's here? Magic missile, and it was a plain centaur. Am I done with this level? I am not. I need to make sure I can get between levels quickly. Okay. Huh. All right, I'll explain what I'm doing. I set my save file to be a shared drive because I play on multiple different computers and I can save uh, my, I can play a single game from multiple computers. Oh, I've got the Medusa level, and so I should have so occasionally my shared drive hasn't synced between the computers, and I get that message you just saw. This is the Medusa level. I can tell because I'm in a long, skinny room, and I got a level 4 monster here. Dungeon level 25. It's about time for Medusa. This level 4 monster is a Titan. They're nasty because they can cast the Summon Nasty spell and surround me with bad monsters, which he might do. I'm not going to move off the stairs because if I did, when he casts Summon Monster or Summon Nasties, there might be a strong monster on the stairs that I'd have to kill. What I'm going to do instead, look at my rings, put on my Ring of Conflict in case he does cast Summon Nasties and surrounds me with monsters, and I'll just wait for him, staying on the stairs. There he is. Zap. What do I want to zap? Finger of Death fails 87% of the time. Don't want to cast that yet. Why is it 87% of the time? You'll notice I'm in a kind of a tight spot here, and I'm going to take my time, think things through. I'm not going to hurry. There's no need to hurry. I am skilled at attack spells. I'm not expert. I need to get expert, and I need to run my native intelligence. I think it's intelligence that helps with spell casting. Need to run that up. It's already at 20. I've maxed it out at 18, and I'm wearing a +2 Helm of Brilliance. All right. I need to take off my gauntlets of power. They're what's making it hard for me to cast that spell. So here's what I'm going to do. I stayed on the stairs. I'm going upstairs. Take off my gloves. And now I'm ready to go. Now, if I cast, 71% still. I just got to run that up. Okay, I'm not going to take him out. I'm going to use my Wand of Death. You can tell I'm scared of him. Why? Because I've been killed more than once. I'm sure conflict would be enough to take him out. But by the time I run into the Wizard of Yendor, I'm going to be able to cast Finger of Death reliably, and I won't need that Wand of Death. All right, wear my gloves downstairs. And he has moved out of the line of fire. I'll just watch him zap. What do I want to zap? What direction? That way. He's gone. All right. Let's explore the level now. This is where the doorway is. And my lamp is lit. And that's where the Titan was. He was carrying that boulder. I'm going to take the boulder and push it into the moat. And let's see, equals, now I can take off my Ring of Conflict so I don't get hungry. 11 search. Oh, I got gremlins. If you've seen the movie Gremlin, when they jump in the water, they multiply. So these gremlins are multiplying because we got lots of water on this level. And I'm going to use my stethoscope on this gremlin. You can see when they multiply, they're all wimpy. So it won't be a problem to deal with them, but it's just kind of a pain. I could use conflict and see if they'd kill each other. All right, come on, gremlins. Let's finish this up. If you don't kill them all, they'll continue to multiply eventually. Scroll of Destroy Armor. I don't need it. If it's cursed, it's good for foo-proofing. Amulet of Reflection. Yes, I want... Oh, I got a black dragon trying to disintegrate me. Whizzed by me. It bounced and whizzed by me again. Pick up the amulet. Electric eels are dangerous. Giant eels are dangerous. I'm going to zap A north and hit those two monsters. He's going to, if he hits me, it bounces off my armor, so I'm not too worried. And when there are eels around, watch your messages carefully if you're standing by the water, because they can swing themselves around you and drown you before you even notice. Okay, I don't want to kill that black dragon out over the water. So let's hope he comes. In fact, if I just step through the doorway here, he might come after me. Turn off my lamp. I should zap magic missile all the time. Oh, he knocked me back with a powerful strike and I'm stunned. Apply my unicorn horn. Zap A. I killed him. I want to zap my attack weapons often so that I can train up in attack. He left me, let's see, stash, put it in my bag. There's another dragon, or maybe a baby dragon. It's a full adult dragon. Checking for stuff the gremlins might have dropped. He zapped his one to fire, or his fire breath attack over the water, and now we have steam sitting there. But it's not caustic, so it won't hurt me. All right, maybe he'll come. If I go through the door, maybe he'll come and I can attack him. 5 dot, 5 dot, 5 dot, 5 dot. There he is. Zap. Let's just, there we go. No, he's over water. There we go. Zap A that way. Zap A that way. Killed him. Pick up the scrolls of teleportation. Once I hit experience level 17 as a wizard, I get automatic teleport control. I don't think I have a ring of teleport control. Not in my bag, not in my hand. I may have one in my stash. All right, I don't, speaking of things I don't have, I also don't have a ring of levitation. With wands of cold, I could freeze the ice and cross here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pull out my amulet of flying, just Y to M. Remove M, put M. Amulet of Flying showed up in NetHack with version 3.7. It's bad now because I'm not wearing a scroll or my amulet of life saving, so if I die, I'm dead. Flying is different than levitation. You can control your height. You can go up and down. You can go down the stairs with an amulet of flying. You can fly over the water and dip things into the water, like potions. I've got a mind flayer. Let's see where he is. Put E. Okay, he's over by Medusa. I might be able to use that, but I don't need to. A conflict with a mind flayer around can be handy. Potion. Remove E. There's a potion of water. I can pick it up with my amulet of flying, stash D, where I wouldn't be able to pick it up with levitation. Is it time to eat? Okay. You got to watch out on the Medusa level because Medusa will turn you to stone if you're not careful. I'm not worried because I'm wearing my scale mail. Okay, am I done flying? Maybe. Put on my ring of searching, W, and go. There we go. Remove my ring of searching. Oh, is this another Titan? Zap. One to death. I. What direction? That way. Okay. I don't know. Can I push boulders with an amulet of flying? I can. Okay, you are a gray dragon. My magic missile won't work against you. And there we have the invisible mind flayer. I'm going to step away. Zap A. I'll use magic missile on my mind flayer. Zap A that way. I killed the invisible mind flayer. Nice. Now I'm blind. Use my unicorn horn. Apply the unicorn. Now I can see. All right, let's see what I got. Can I still zap light? It's gone. I can't zap light. Do I have a wand of light? in my bag. I'm not carrying a wand of light. It doesn't matter. I'll just explore an unlabeled scroll. Grab those. Okay. Now I killed a mind flayer here, but he didn't leave me a corpse. Mind flayer corpses are great for increasing your intelligence, but mine is already maxed out. It's the Medusa level, so we have lots of statues. I use my pickaxe to break them because I might find stuff. This is not the room Medusa is in. Oh, just to be sure. Okay, remove and put on my life saving, just in case something goes wrong. Break the statue. Didn't leave me anything. Zap A. Got these stone golems, and once you kill them, they turn into a statue of a stone golem. So we have 2 statues of stone golems. Another stone golem. Now we have multiple statues here. Let's break them. Somebody's shooting something at me. Didn't leave me anything good. A maple wand. Wield A. If you've been breaking statues and you go back to not breaking statues, be sure you... Oh, DJ. Be sure you wield your weapon again. And a pit. The spikes were poisoned. There's the maple wand. Zap identify N. A wand of opening. Don't need it. DN. Apply P. Whoa. No, that's not what I meant. Apply P that way. Apply P that way. Apply P that way. Wield A. What's here? A food ration. Don't need it. 51 rocks. Breaking these statues. Scroll of teleportation. Okay, broke them all. Wield A. Search. Okay, I believe this is Medusa. And verify that I'm wearing my Silver Dragon scale mail. Kick the door. Step through. Medusa's dead. Really easy to kill if you're careful. Really bad if you're not. Break the statue. And a pair of buckled boots. Those are cursed levitation boots. There's a sack. I'm going to loot out. There's a food ration. Why not? I'll pick up the buckled boots. Zap identify. W. What do you know? They were cursed levitation boots. And did Medusa leave me anything? Nothing but 14 rocks. And there's the staircase down. I'm going to pick up the junk. Okay, that was the Medusa level. Let's go downstairs and explore. I'm getting close to the castle level, and my video has been a little bit long. So, oh my goodness. This is what I get for being too quick. I'm wielding my pickaxe, not wielding my magic bane. So I don't have magic resistance. I don't have protection against polymorph. I'm turning into a dragon because I just hit a polymorph trap. I'm going to turn into a dragon and tear that cloak to shreds that I just used a wish for a while ago. That's what I get for being careless and talking instead of playing. Merge with them. I turn into a dragon. I cloak tears apart, drop everything, slow down because I took off my boots. So the only thing I really lost here was my cloak of protection. I was not wearing a shirt, so I didn't lose that. Careless. Mirror, don't care. So I'm flying around now. When I get killed, I'll revert, or if I wait long enough, I'll revert back to human. I turned into a dragon because I was wearing silver dragon scale mails. Freezing sphere. All right, I want to watch it here. Don't want to be surrounded by monsters when I revert to human, so I'm going to step into the hallway here. Nurses are nice for nurse dancing, but I can't do that now. Okay, 10 hit points. I'm going to die here. That's okay because I'll just revert to human. Can dragons kick? Control D that way. I just kicked the short sword and it hit that guy. 7 hit points. Destroy it. Okay, I died. Now I'm going to wield A, zap A. I'll use my magic missile. Zap A. I want to get dressed in my armor again, but that takes turns. Yeah, okay. Zap A, zap A, zap A. I'm going to take a minute and wear my speed boots just so I get fast again. I see that way. Oh, my zap A wasn't doing anything against him, so we'll hit him with Magic Bane. Okay, wear gloves, wear hat. All right. Mini objects here. What do we got? Anything good? Don't need armor unless I can find another cloak of protection. So let me know. Trapper. Okay. There will be a wand of wishing on the castle level, and guess what my first wish will be? Potion of Polymorph. Love it. Dip your unicorn horns into them and you might get a magic marker. Or your amulet of unchanging. And you might get an amulet of life-saving. Whoops. Pull out. Don't I have? Probably be out. I have no amulets. I'm carrying a bunch. I'm going to dip J into that potion. I'll dip my amulet. Okay. There's the potion of polymorph. I'll dip my J into F, and it turned into a circular amulet. Zap identify, amulet of strangulation. Let's put my amulet of reflection and my amulet of strangulation in my bag. Terrarium, ready to go to the castle level. One more room. Okay, we got to dig. Not the castle level. Displacer beast. Something to not like about NetHack 3.7. If you try and hit a displacer beast, it might just change places with you. So I'm using my, and they're pretty nasty beasts too. I'm using my magic missile on him. Killed him. I don't know what happens if you eat a displacer beast. This is a maze level. And so I'm exploring the maze looking for the downstairs. What was Zutri there? Good to eat. Scroll of Amnesia. I don't like Scrolls of Amnesia because they make me forget my training. Let's see. See a displacer beast. He's hurting me. I'm already down. Zap A. Zap A. Wow, I let him hurt me too much. Okay, looking for the downstairs. That polymorph trap wasn't a problem because I'm wielding Magic Bane. Oh, this is where I need magic mapping. I don't have any of the scrolls of magic mapping. Hallucination. All right, there we go, downstairs. And we're still not on the castle level, so I'm going to do same thing I just did. Food detection, don't care. Eat him. You know, that elven cloak. Zap identify. It's uncursed, not a very good one. We'll adjust K to R and wear. Might as well wear a cloak. So now I'm wearing my elven cloak. Gives me one boost to my armor class. And figured out how to get down to the next level. And I found, I believe, the castle level. I did. If I put on my blindfold, or my towel, wrap the towel around my head, you can see from the monsters here that I have the castle level. I'm going to map just this part of the level here and remove E, and then I'm going to call it good for this video. There's an oil lamp, but it's not a magic lamp. I'm going to drop my oil lamp and pick up this one just because mine's almost used up. Okay. Is this the atrium or is this the atrium? I think this is the atrium over here. I'm going to call it good. I will pick it up with my next video to, there's the upstairs. I'll pick it up with my next video right at this point and make it through the castle level, and we'll see how far into Gehenna I can get. Thank you for watching this video.